Whilst researching my video about A-Team toys, I found myself watching several of the classic TV episodes, and this got me reminiscing about other 80s shows that I enjoyed, with one of my favourites being Knight Rider. This television series was the first of its kind where a vehicle was the main star of the show, and before the decade was over, this concept would be imitated by other programs such as Airwolf and Street Hawk. Now let's be clear, I'm not saying that other shows like Dukes of Hazzard didn't have a popular star vehicle, but this was the first show to wrap its entire concept around the vehicle instead of the human characters. Back in the 1980s, the Knight Rider toy license was owned by KITT, and they came out with a wide selection of products that were frustratingly out of scale with each other. And I don't personally want to display a collection of toys where the proportions are all over the place. Yet since I'm only a casual Knight Rider fan, I feel lucky that there's only one toy that's really worth owning. And that is the Knight 2000 voice car with Michael Knight action figure. And I was able to pick one up at a toy show earlier this year.
Boy, I love that car.
So let's take a look at this KITT classic from 1983. Stay tuned.
Come with me, toy fans.
Do or do not. There is no try.
The Knight Rider TV show was focused on the weekly exploits of a crime fighter named Michael Knight, who carried out his assignments with KITT, an advanced, artificially intelligent, self-aware and nearly indestructible car.
I am the voice of Knight Industry 2000's microprocessor, KITT for easy reference, a KITT if you prefer.
While David Hasslehoff may have been the actor with the lead role, the customised Pontiac Firebird Trans Am used as KITT was the real star of the show. And Knight Rider also had that classic theme music that's been my personal ringtone for years now. KITT's Knight 2000 voice car was packaged in a solid box, and it was a very expensive toy to buy back in the day, with Sears advertising it in their 1984 catalogue for $29. This is quite a substantial toy car that measures approximately 14.5 inches long, and it came packaged with the Michael Knight action figure. The overall sculpt is very accurate to the car seen on television screens, and it has all the details you'd expect, including that iconic California license plate, a piece of red translucent plastic to represent the light at the front, and the wheels have silver painted rims that look spot on to the real KITT car. The interior has both front and back seats, and while you'll never fit the action figure in the rear, I do appreciate the fact that the plastic used here is coloured correctly. In the show, KITT had all sorts of computer readouts and light up buttons adorning the dashboard, and KITT did their best to represent these details in the form of stickers. The hero car also featured a very unique looking steering wheel, and the designers clearly paid close attention to this when creating the toy. I must admit that this is a great looking product, but let's take a look at what play value it offered kids. The car has a pair of opening doors and each one has Knight 2000 written down the side. And while I like that this is painted on and not simply a sticker, I would prefer if it wasn't there at all, because this embellishment is not present on the vehicle used in the show. Aside from the opening doors though, there is only one other play feature, and it's the toy's big selling point.
Wow, the 19,000!
Call me KITT, for short.
It talks!
What is our destination?
Push the license plate. Knight 2000 voice car says 6 different things. Sequence may vary, batteries not included. And it comes with a Michael Knight action figure.
Scanner indicates danger ahead.
KITT, save me! Hurry! This was Knight's lucky day.
The Knight 2000 voice car comes with a Michael Knight action figure from KITT.
The Knight 2000 has a battery-powered voice player that runs off the same type of motor that you'll find included with KITT's Star Wars vehicles, which means that after so many years of not being used, they need a little encouragement to get going. The example of the Knight 2000 voice car that I have was not working when I acquired it, yet the electronic components were all in good condition, with no rusting or battery corrosion, so I was confident that I could repair it. Fortunately, there are several restoration videos on YouTube, and this was all I needed to get the voice box fully functional. To activate KITT's voice, you simply depress the license plate at the rear, and the car can speak 6 different phrases.
Engaging the infrared tracking scope. Call me KITT, for short. Scanner indicates danger ahead.
I can't believe this. A car that talks back to me.
As cool as this talking voice box is, I still can't believe that KITT made a battery-powered KITT car and didn't make it possible to illuminate the front light. When TV producer Glen Larson was developing the Knight Rider concept, he wanted the talking car to have a heartbeat. So he asked the production designers to include a beam of light like the Cylons had in Battlestar Galactica, which was a show Glen produced a few years earlier. The team installed this red pulsating light on the front of the vehicle after slightly extending the Pontiac's nose. The red light is what makes KITT, well, KITT, so it's crazy to me that Kenner failed to include a light-up feature. The Michael Knight action figure has 5 points of articulation, and he stands just over 5.5 inches tall. The character has been sculpted with his signature boots, jeans and black leather jacket, and I like the addition of the K on the belt buckle. Unfortunately though, his limited articulation means that he can't hold the steering wheel with both hands. You can however get him into a pretty decent driving pose with one hand on the steering wheel and the other one on the gear stick. Where this figure came included with the Knight 2000 voice car, he was also sold separately on a card back. And this was a really weird choice by Kenner. I mean sure, kids can have fun with a He-Man figure even if they don't have a Battle Cat, but Knight Rider was all about the car. It would be like Ideal selling an Evel Knievel figure without a motorcycle. Oh wait, they actually did that. I guess some toy companies learned lessons the hard way. Outside of the car and main character, there isn't much else in the TV series that is really toyetic. So it would have been a wise move for Kenner to scale this toy in line with other popular brands available at the time. But they didn't even scale this toy with their own brands. The Knight 2000 is way too big for Star Wars or Superpowers, way too big for Mask, and far too small for Centurions. The closest they ever came was with the real Ghostbusters, whose figures share the same articulation, and it's pretty cool seeing Spengler commandeer KITT, or watching Michael Knight drive the Ecto-1.
I am not qualified to overrule your wishes.
Kenner's Knight 2000 was also advertised in Palitoy's 1985 trade catalogue, where it was featured alongside some Street Hawk toys, but I don't know if these were ever actually produced. I'd love to find out though, so if you have any intel on Palitoy produced Street Hawk items, then please leave me a comment in the section below. Knight Rider will forever remain an 80s TV icon, and if you want a representation of this show in your toy collection, you can't go past the Kenner Knight 2000 voice car. And unless you're a die-hard fan, you really don't need the other toys in the range, because this one toy can make a difference. So thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, you can click the links over here to check out some of our other vintage toy retrospectives, or subscribe to the channel by clicking here, or consider supporting us on Patreon, where you'll get access to hours of exclusive content. I'm Tony from Analog Toys, and I'll see you in the next video.